Freedom. What is it? Why you think you are free while you are not. Now, the intention of this video is to provide you with the answers to those questions. Now, at the end of this video, I will also link to a PDF checklist to check for yourself where you are already free or not. Because only when we shine light on the things that keep us unconsciously imprisoned, we can liberate ourselves from them once and for all. Welcome to this video. I am Tom from thealifeacademy.com. And if you're also tired of the quick fix superficial solutions that never truly work and are ready to get insights to liberate yourself from the very root cause up, including all relating physical and mental symptoms, then this channel is for you. Then make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to not miss any future videos. Now, did you know that freedom is one of the most important experiences to live our life to the fullest? If, for example, everything that you do, like studying, making money, building a career, building a relationship, buying a house, buying a car, going on a holiday, what are you truly looking for in all those things? Could it be that you are looking for a feeling in all those things? Could it be that you are looking for a lasting feeling of finally having found relief or freedom in all those things? Now, a daring question is, do we ever find that lasting feeling of freedom in all those things? Or simply put, can we ever find a feeling outside of ourselves? So if we never can find a feeling outside of ourselves, so therefore also not a feeling of freedom, then could it be that our lifetime hunt for external things is actually imprisoning us more and more instead of providing us with a feeling of ultimate freedom? Could it be that everything that we learned to call freedom outside of ourselves are actually the golden bars of our own prison? Could it therefore be that our hunt for freedom in external things, in people and identities, are actually the building blocks of our own imprisonment? Now, of course, there is nothing wrong with those beautiful external building blocks. On the contrary, those external building blocks can only become our prison and prevent us from experiencing ultimate freedom when we keep being chained to them. When we keep being chained to those external things, we keep being very manipulable through those external things and therefore keep being imprisoned even though we might think we are free. Could it be that the most genius prison would be the one where we think we are free, while in fact we are not? Because nobody would try to escape when we think we are free. And could it be that the best way to hide the exit of a prison would be inside of ourselves, when we would keep looking for the exit outside of ourselves? Isn't it strange that exactly the things that we are conditioned to call freedom are actually the very building blocks of our own imprisonment? Could it be that we can only find and experience the ultimate feeling of freedom once we realize we only thought we were free while we were actually imprisoned by or chained to the external hunt? Could it be that we can only unchain ourselves from the prison once we realize we are chained in the first place? And could it be that the feeling of ultimate freedom is the experience of freedom, independent of any external building blocks? And could it therefore be that only when we have unchained ourselves from searching for a feeling outside of ourselves, we can truly start enjoying all life has to offer without any fear or control of losing it again? I once saw a very powerful analogy with a necklace as a symbol towards freedom. Now, may I presume that we think we are free when we want something and get it, and when we do not want something, we do not get it. I want to show you that being chained to that external outcome not only imprisons us, but will also give us actually the opposite result. And not as a tasteless joke that genius of life throws at us, but to let us change course to be able to find the ultimate freedom and the independent, unshakable fulfillment. I'm holding this necklace right in front of my face with the emulate pointing down. Now, in analogy, we think we are free when we get what we want, when we want something. So watch me pulling this emulate towards me to get it, to get what I want. But by pulling the emulate towards me, it immediately creates the opposite force to be pulled away from me again. And of course, if I'm desperate to find relief or freedom in keeping the emulate close to me, you see, I'm not only chained in fear by that process, but at the same time, I'm creating the force to make it leave me again. On the other hand, we think we are free when we do not get what we do not want. So watch me pushing away the emulate as a symbol of not wanting to get a certain outcome. But as you can see, by spending my focus and energy to push things away out of fear to experience it, I'm actually creating the exact opposite force and the tendency that it will be thrown back to me into my face. Now, can we call the process of being chained to wanting to get or not wanting to get truly ultimate freedom? Do you see we are helpless, weak puppets on a string when we keep being chained to that push or pull? Now I can hear you say, Tom, does it mean we cannot want or not want something anymore? No, that is not what I'm saying. On the contrary, I want to show you how you truly do get what you want, or how to truly not get what you do not want once you unchain yourself from this external prison. Once we liberate ourselves from within, from this external distracting hunt, we can leave the emulate hanging still without any force. And when we want something, we can actually just enjoy it in freedom by letting it be in freedom. And when we don't want something, we can actually let it go by not fighting it and by not being cooperative with it anymore. When we have liberated our independent feeling of freedom and fulfillment, we can enjoy life to the fullest without any force, and we can let go anything we do not want without any force either. At first, I found it very confronting that my external building blocks for freedom were actually my building blocks of my own prison. But once I realized and accepted it, they became the ultimate exits towards enjoying every external thing in ultimate freedom. Now, my intention is that these insights do the same to you, and please let me know in the comment box below and like if you do. Now, when we still feel the urge to push or pull, it actually means, as you can see, that we are still being chained. Where are you still being chained by pushing or pulling? And where are you still pulling on what you want and therefore pushing it away? And where are you still cooperating with your energy and focus on pushing things away that you do not want and therefore are pulling them into your reality? Do you want to know the root cause why we are chained to push or pull? Well, we are being chained to push or pull as a distraction coping mechanism to not have to feel our unsolved emotions that will surface when we are not being distracted by this external focus. Do you want to know which building blocks or symptoms are still imprisoning your ultimate freedom? Then make sure to click here to check my 4 free videos, where underneath the first video you can actually download the PDF checklist to find out for yourself. Enjoy your complete liberation process so you can enjoy life and all its building blocks without fear, but in ultimate freedom.